People. Turki Alashisk is changing the game. And you know what they say, money talks, bullshit walks. And I think what's going to happen, a Dana White effect is going to definitely go into play, because with the money, the budget, okay, that's always been more than likely the reason for a lot of fights never happening. And in the last 2 years, we've seen fights that took place that took years to fruition, years to come to any type of understanding. They just happened just like that, just like that. And I say the Turki Alashisk, you know, he could put the boxing world in a procession, not a recession, meaning everybody will be found out about. We've seen the Jarrell Millers, we've seen the Deontay Wilders, we've seen the Philip Hergovics, we've seen the Tyson Furies. We've seen these fighters that perceive by reputation to be the best in the world, or be one of the best in the world, or be better than others, only to see the others better than them. Turki Alashisk, with his new move, may expose new fighters, may resurrect or reveal new stars in the sport. And money won't be an issue, because 4 or 5 billion, bro, there would be no fight that no fighter wouldn't want to take for that amount of money, especially when you have that type of budget. I remember when we jumped for joy when we had the DAZN $1 billion alleged budget. I remember when everybody jumped for joy except for Goldenboy and Toprank when Al Heyman had supposedly allegedly a $1 billion budget. But this is 4 or 5, and it's basically $1 billion for each promotional company to get their head out of their asses and make these fights, because the money is there. So basically $1 billion per promotional company. Who won't jump at that? Especially promotional companies like Goldenboy, that he's maybe one fighter away from being a Don King. Think about it. You got Virgil Ortiz, you got Jaime Munguia, you got Ryan Garcia. Well, Ryan, we don't know how stable he will be. Virgil Ortiz, he just needs to take a loss. Jaime Munguia has already taken a loss. I think it's time for these guys to all fall in line. Bars. I think, you know, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, Frank first, then Eddie, they're all going to fall in line because they know the money's there. They're not worried about how good the fight does. They're not worried about how much it profits, because the money is already there for the fighters. The fighters won't care. So the fighters will fight anybody. So if the fighters will fight anybody, that means we'll get the fights that we want to see. That means that the people will buy and the people will view. And it may be pay-per-view, right? So that's a huge thing that Turki Alashisk's doing. And it also shows me on the back end that Turki Alashisk, money means no meaning to him. And I think time is in the essence. That's why I think he's going for every possible fight that he can watch. I don't know what's going with him. God be with him. I hope his health improves. But I think he's jump-starting this because of his health, or the lack of. But nonetheless, the strangest things happen in the rarest of moments. And I believe that Turki Alashisk is going to change the boxing game forever and bring it back to where it used to be in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and in the 90s. But you guys tell me what you think of Turki Alashisk putting a $4 or $5 billion budget federation on the line, bringing them all together to see the best fights. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!